until the 8 began his stupidity. This result is on Ten Hag and Bruno. And Rick Shane says, Bruno been my favourite player, but questions need to start getting asked now. Mount would have added great energy to the midfield, wasted opportunities again.
Yeah, I agree.
And yeah, look, listen, I've always backed Bruno, but I've never been afraid to criticise him with what I see. And I remember a couple of years ago, I was saying, if the goals and assists dry up, like what does his performances look like? I remember I always used to say that. And I think we've seen a lot of glimpses of that, more than a glimpse. We've seen a big scope into what it looks like if he's not scoring and assisting, because he doesn't help the team build up in any other way, which is a problem.
I have a question on that.
Just quickly, Mesa says free season flex whilst Maresca and Slot piping teams. So let's wait on Chelsea. We still,
flavour of the month.
Yeah, let's wait.
I have a question though, quickly on the Bruno thing. Do you think it was the right decision to give him that pay rise and the contract? Because now, do you think, with other people on the market next summer, with Eze, maybe Musiala, etc., different types of 10s, Xavi Simons might be on the market. Do you think that kind of puts United on the back burner when it comes to investing in that position?
I agree. I was for it. I said they should have. He's our captain. I see him affecting the game a lot. He's had a poor start to this season since he signed that deal. Absolutely. I'm not going to lie about that. And it is concerning now. He's got to get out of this little hole. But really and truly, the way that he plays the game, 100% is an issue. And yeah, to answer your question, does it put us on the back foot if we want to change that position in the next window? Yes, because you just invested so heavily into the next batch of Bruno, so they're not going to stop with him. He's going to be persisted with. So, Bruno Fernandes.
Oh my days, Fleck. I'm gonna say like a 4 or 3,
Yeah.
And it's weird because everyone else is getting 6s or 7s, but it was like he was literally the only player that was making massive clangers, like huge mistakes. And they're causing almost transitions for the opposition team. And they're almost scoring. They're almost scoring. And then when we want the final pass to be right, he's making the big mistake. But then in the same breath, he has one of the most, clear-cut chances in the game as well. He's like that kind of player where he can do so much wrong, but he could just save the game for us. I think Ten Hag should have taken him off.
Yes, definitely.
So I'm going to say a 4.
Yeah, and even a 4 is like,
nice,
it could be a 2, bro. I'd give him a 2. I think he was absolutely awful today. Constantly wasting possession, constantly making the wrong decisions. Did have some other bits where, set the play nice or was involved a little bit. That shot, now I've seen it back a few times. It's a difficult shot. Yeah, it's a difficult shot. It's not one where, he should 100,000% score. But again, when you're having a stinker the way he did and you're lucky to be on the pitch, you have to deliver something, and he didn't. And he was very, very wasteful today. I'd say a 2, but 4, 2, 3. It's all very, very low. Yeah, it's all very, very low. Okay.